Okay, for the second half, I'm going to teach you how to send it your asset from Sparrow Wallet and mint it into a vault. This is generally for those who already had the assets before this tutorial visit. So from May 28th up into today's point, around the middle of June. If you had inscribed a Cursed Ordinal using Looks Ordinal and probably have your asset inside of Sparrow Wallet. So I'm going to teach you how to do this, and it's quite simple. So this is the asset that we're going to be vaulting, and it's important to know why that we're here on ordinals.com. So here, what you're going to do is you're going to copy the inscription number. We're going to go over to emblem.finance. We're going to click create curated, and you're going to see this drop down. You're going to come and click on Cursed Ordinal, and we're going to type in the integer, and it's going to populate the image. And so you can see here, this is pretty easy because we know that we have the asset already. So we're just going to create the vault that is particular to that one. Although the vaulting is dynamic and will change, this is a little bit easier for those who are maybe a beginner so that it's not as kind of all over the place. So here we are. The Cursed Ordinal vault is populated for our Pepe with a mullet. Mine is 54714. You can see here the owner address is owned by the null address because we still have to mint it. So what you're going to do is you're going to come down here and you're going to click taproot, which is the deposit address. You're going to copy that. And then we're going to go over to Sparrow Wallet. Once you're here in Sparrow Wallet, you're going to click on addresses. Currently, Sparrow Wallet is the only native Bitcoin wallet that supports Cursed Ordinals at the time of this recording. So that's why we're using Sparrow to help those that have been holding their assets inside of this wallet for probably a few weeks to up to a month now at this point. So we're going to come down here. You're going to find which one. We're using the Pepe mullet, the one that I just showed you. You're going to right click and you're going to click spend UTXOs. I do want to note though, if you have multiple Cursed Ordinals inside of a single receiving address on Sparrow, you're going to need to freeze all of those that are inside of that wallet. So for this example, you could double click on this, have a little drop down, and it'll generally show if there's multiple assets, but there is not. So I'm going to unfreeze that. I'm going to hit spend UTXOs. We're going to pay to that Taproot wallet. I'm going to type in a note. This saves a lot of time on the back end. So always make sure that you label it for better organization so you don't lose anything. See down here, it says medium priority. You're going to make that high so that it sends. And that's based off of the network congestion. So I'm going to make it a little bit higher here. We can see here, there's 16,000 sats that are still available on that UTXO stack after you use the fee of 3,000 to send it. So you can send this multiple times. And we're going to go down here. We're going to click create transaction. Also see this bottom right, make sure that this is flicked on. And so you see the yellow. This is very important that this is on in your Sparrow wallet because that's how it connects to the node. If this is off, then nothing's going to render. You're not going to be able to send any type of broadcasting. So you're going to hit create transaction and we're going to hit final transaction. You're going to click sign. And then we're going to broadcast the transaction. You're going to wait for the signatures to go through and you'll see here that'll populate. See, it says unconfirmed now. This means that now the transaction's been broadcasted to the mempool. You have to wait for 6 confirmations here and it'll show you here. It'll say 6 confirmations. And so from that time, after 6 confirmations, you have to wait 3 blocks. 3 blocks, 30 minutes. Our indexer picks up the sent Cursed Ordinal inside of the mempool after 3 blocks, and then it'll display inside your vault. So after this is done, we're going to come back and we're going to mint the vault. And so you can see here, there's 17 confirmations. All you need is 6. So we are clearly way past what is needed to click refresh balance to show the asset inside and then to mint the vault. So this is exactly what we're going to do right now. We're going to head back over and you can see here we have our Pepe vault. We're going to hit refresh balance. I'm going to double click and the asset is going to display, or maybe it's not. There it is. All right. And the asset is going to display. See? And so we're going down here and sometimes you're going to have to wait maybe 5 seconds or 1 to 5 seconds after you hit refresh balance. So please just be patient. Once this displays, right, then the mint vault button fills in and you can go ahead and mint the vault. You're going to hit sign. It's going to say curated minting, and then a gas transaction is going to pop up. And here we have $11 at 17 Gwei. So over the weekend, if you wait, you could probably get this down to maybe $7 or so when it hits around like 15 or 10 to 15. So we're going to go ahead and hit confirm. And then voila, you can see down here, it says minting vault. And then off to the side, the contract is going through the approval process. And once it's done, it will render, and then it will show an OpenSea button. So here you can see the Cursed Ordinal is done. There's unlock vault, which you could use, go look at the other video to see how to unlock it. You have the advanced option here to back up the vault. You could back up your keys and all the metadata. And so you can go here and even to verify, hit OpenSea, and voila, your Cursed Ordinal is now on OpenSea, and it is ready to be exchanged and used to access the DeFi markets. Thank you guys for coming to the tutorial, and we'll see you next time.